So we're going to try a few constructed games today. This is the deck that I've been testing out. Just a few games for best of 3. Nothing is really concrete yet, other than the Dreadhorde Butcher and the Dire Fleet have been really good. The arena meta seems to be almost exclusively control matchups that make me wish I was dead, and Dreadhorde Butcher and Dire Fleet have been good in those matchups. Theater Horse has also been really good. The ability is that it can target planeswalkers or players, and being able to pay that 4 to take a little teferi off the field after they get a bounce on you and stuff like that has been impactful. I'm not sure if this should be mainboard or sideboard strictly, but I'm currently maining 2 because I'm running into so much control. As well as 4 Bedevil and 2 Vraska's Contempt, which again might be overkill. Combined with the Rampage, we can kill every teferi you play in the Esper deck if we draw these cards. Although, in reality, we're going to lose at least 2 of these to Thought Erasures. And Thought Erasure is kind of a maddening strategy that is in every deck right now. Just some matchups are just Duress, Thought Erasure, and you draw land and die. Which is really unfun, as one would expect. Our sideboard gives us a little more control hate in 4 Duresses, an additional Angrath Rampage for if we come into the Planeswalker deck. This used to just be an Elder spell, and perhaps it should still be. 1 Cry, 1 Widespread Brutality, 1 Ritual of Soot. These are just for our creature matchups. We don't have a Cry in the main because, we have Legion War Boss and Dire Fleet Daredevil, and we don't want to kill our own dudes. 1 Ugin, which just could be anything really. The Ugin is just there because I like him and he hits everything. Some Phoenix hate here in Cruelty. Some Respect for the Mono Red with 2 Fountains and a Moment of Craving. And a Chaos Wand, which I found to be really, really good against Esper strategies, in that they have no artifact destruction and can never get rid of it. You just wait until they cast anything, trigger your Chaos Wand. Sometimes you counter their stuff with their own stuff, and hilarity ensues. So we're just going to try a few matches here and do ranked best of 3 and see how that goes. Sorry if I'm chewing, it's lunchtime. Ah, that's a drag. What a great hand if, this or this was a land. Jeez. Alright. Okay, we still have Butcher on 2, Legion War Boss on 3. And Toll, we'll keep Toll. That's another pet card of mine. I don't know if it's good or not, but I found the 1/1 body is often relevant. Looks like we're playing the control matchup as we always do. So we're going to get Thought Erasure here. Oh, that's pretty bad for us. That was our primary pressure, but let's just follow up. Seems as though he drew the right half of his deck. Drew all of his creature removal against me. So one more land and we have Sarkin. A lot more land and we can just get dreadhorde back with our Singleton Memorial. Wow, it's just mono removal, huh? Cast down or moment. That is 5 removal spells in a row, kids. Pretty damn lucky for our opponent.
Feel the heat of my flames, behold! Let us fight! Your end has arrived!
Man, that was unlucky. So insanely unlucky.
I will call the dragons. I will consume you! No!
So we can get a Kindling Phoenix back in future. See if this guy has removal 7 to 10 here. Okay, strictly spot removal.
Perish!
Let's see.
Wipe your bloodline from
This
existence!
costs 4. So yeah, we're doing that next turn. Scary. It's a good game one. So I actually find the Grixis one a little more difficult than the Esper one because you lose so many cards to runner nickel boluses. It's very hard to manage the card advantage game against them. So I don't know the War Boss is particularly important here. Shocks obviously don't really matter. Moment of Cravings don't really matter. I mean, they could bring in Thief of Sanity, but our primary removal is still at minimum 8 spells. These never come out. So bring in some number of Duresses. Bring in an Obnixilis Cruelty, because that hits Theater, or Thief and Nicol Bolas. The 2 Theater Horrors is fine. He's going to have Bedevil in there somewhere, so, or Rampage, so Chaos Wand really doesn't do anything. Another Rampage might not be bad. This is a Planeswalker heavy deck. And do one Carnival Carnage. Let's try it like that. There are draws with this deck that you just really can't beat. They go like remove your thing, discard your thing, bolus, and you eat shit. That kind of is the format right now. I guess. Duress turn 1, Butcher turn 2. Sure. That's a good hit. That's unfortunate for us. God damn it. Top decked. Us drawing all this land is not helping. Wow. Well. Yeah, enjoy. It's bad. Well, next turn, I think maybe we just Memorial and cut him off of one of his lands here. Yep. Let's see, he's got... Well, it's not how I expected that to go, but I'll take it. I run one Folly and one War. I don't run any of the colorless lands at the moment. Like, I should probably have a Blast Zone in there, but I don't think I've opened any in draft yet, so I can't really use my wild cards on Blast Zone, and I'm still missing the full sets of the dual color lands. Opponent goes first. We have discard on turn 3 and War Boss on turn 3. If they're an aggressive deck, this draw just kills us, like we just die. If they're a control deck, it's better, but not a win. I think we mulligan here. Now I hate to go down to 5 cards, and this is even worse if it's an aggro deck, but slightly better if it's a control deck, so we'll keep the shock. So I don't know what this is yet. It could be the Bant Vivian deck. In which case we're going to see Viv here, and we're going to get some value before we can Contempt. They may even get to set up the Frilled Mystic Shield before we can Contempt, and in which case it's pretty bad for us. Frilled Mystic is a very frustrating card to play around, in that you really can't play around it. Seeing a lot of decks using the Paradise Druid here instead of Incubation Druid. That was a good draw. Hey, it's our buddy Frilled Mystic, but we gotta take Vivian first. I think we pass, let him adapt, and then Vraska the target. Let's see if he gets greedy. If he flashes to Sin to get the block kill, I can finish it with Carnage. The question here is, do we blow Carnage to bait out the Frill, then hope he doesn't have a second? I think we have to, because the longer we wait here, the worse things become for us. And this at least makes it so he can't adapt this turn. Now we're just going to hope he doesn't have another one, and we can slam Batu or Phoenix. Sending a message. It's the least important of the three. And if our opponent just draws 4 Frilled Mystics and 10 cards, you know, we can't really win. Better lucky than good. Okay. I hope you wanted to see a Magic game. But boy, is this a thrilling, reasonable Magic game. Wow, that was not good. Yeah, now you just adapt that. You got it. Cannot beat 3 Frilled Mystics and 12 cards. That's pretty damn unreasonable. Dire Fleet's not going to do much here. Cry can put in some work. Angrath can put in some work. What's bad here? I think the rest of this stuff is pretty reasonable. Maybe I want the Widespread Brutality. Let's try this. Man, that was a terrible game of Magic. Yep, we've got our dreadhorde on 2. See if it matters. Plus we have Carnival to kill a turn 1 Llanowar Elf. Yep. So another land would be pretty nice here. Yeah, man, he has a lot of answers for us. And the double-frilled Mystic turn again. Wow. All right, one more land and we have a game here. Sure. That was about as bad a thing as could happen to us. Boy. Really not drawn out of this one, huh? All right. Wow. All right. Cannot beat the luckiest man alive. 3 frilled mystics in 12 cards, 2 games in a row. No, our deck cannot beat the luckiest man alive. See if we can play Mere Mortal, and then maybe we'll have a chance. I guess. Any one land in this hand is active. We're playing Stomps of Stomps, so we really need that land. We're probably facing a 5/4 here. Or not. We got our land. Their day is going to get very, very sad while we kill literal everything. We'll get their 1/1. You know, even if we kill literal everything, I don't know if it's going to be good enough. Okay. Wow. We just need to stop drawing land. That would be pretty great. Or one-up shock. If that was a Carnage, we'd be living high right now. Okay. I said Karn. That's not the one I meant, but I'll take it.
I will choose them.
Oof. We get Will next turn. Beauty.
Nothing is ever truly lost.
Order Queen Necromancer has rise!
Alright, so we're playing monsters. I'm keeping one Carnival Carnage to kill the elf. Probably not. The elf is not the important thing here. Cry. Cruelty. Take out the war bosses. Ritual. Widespread. Should probably have the rampage in there too. Butcher on the draw doesn't seem as good. This seems reasonable. I still like the Theater of Horrors for the late game. I can actually go one of these too. Kill spell, kill spell. Keep it. Oh, jeez. Well, we won't get to see how that played out. We did have double kill spell on curve, which is pretty reasonable. So far we are 2-1. We should have time for at least one more. Well, we cannot keep that. This is real weak to aggro, but we don't know what our opponent's on, so in a vacuum we keep this. Azorius aggro, yeah, we're probably pretty damn dead. We're going to have a flipped Legion next turn. We can't interact with it. Well, they kept a one-lander. Okay, maybe we have a prayer here. Carnival was a very good hit. History, Marshall, or Loxodon. History is a little more dangerous right now. Well, that was a surprising result. We got game one against the aggro deck, which is not something that should normally happen. Cut legions. Cut. Something on the top end. Cut a theater. I don't think we have time for any theaters, actually. Bring in Cry, Cruelty. This seems reasonable. I don't know if we want the extra moment or the ritual. We probably want the ritual too. And the moment for Adanto Vanguard. Yeah. They're often going to have tokens to sacrifice to Rampage. It does not seem like it's good here. Shock on the turn 2. I guess we'll keep it. Man, they are... It must be like an 18-land deck, because they are mulliganing pretty aggressively. That's not what you want to see. Anything but land deck. That would be good. I'll take it. Am I missing something? Well, there could be some argument for the greedy play of killing the token and swinging the butcher. But this is a deck that runs baffling ends and such, and I just didn't want to waste being able to potentially carnage a card out of their hand. Oh, let's play our land first. Beautiful. Now we just need to draw non-lands. And we'll have a game here. Well, I guess I should have been more specific. Yes, it's just for the token. And just for the first strike. That's pretty good. Cruelty, okay. So we just hold that trick, right? Could really use one of our walkers or something powerful. We got a nice little wall to hide behind. We're hoping we don't get Loxodoned. It will be entirely too much power for us to deal with. Phoenix should be pretty good. Widespread brutality. Well, interesting. And we're still just hoping we don't see a Loxodon here. If we do, we just swing both dire fleets. Alright. Three and one. Not doing terrible today. Hey, we got a rare. Hey, it's actually a land. Sweet. Into our janky Drake's deck, it shall go. I haven't revisited Drake since War of the Spark came. I assume you just drop us a Healy or two in there for funds. Why can't we ever go first? Here comes Thought Erasure. Okay, now we're in Esper territory. Probably takes the toll. Sure, he has enough removal for the butchers. And we draw more land because life is terrible. We don't want to play into multiple removal spells. This is the Chemist's turn, as Esper is Baby's first control deck. Counterspeller, Chemisters. Control used to be a respectable archetype. You had to actually leverage play skill and decision making against your opponent. Now it's plays itself, and I think it's kind of pathetic and boring. Absorber Chemisters. Well, he has a very good draw. Teferi, Tuck, no. And we keep drawing land. Yeah, we're not going to get ahead like this. 8 land and 13 cards is not how this deck, wins. That's for sure. Now we've finally given him time to Chemisters. Oh, he's got Contempt. That's even better. And we're out of threats. Yeah, looking pretty bad for us here. Yep. We're mono land dead deck. We can't beat the way this has played out so far. Yep. Now they have Search Online, which makes it very unlikely we're going to be able to do anything. Unless we draw our one Memorial de Folly. We'll play this out for like 2 more turns, then concede. There's no point in wasting my time and yours when we know what's going to happen.
I won't hide from the world any longer. It's only a matter of time. We need to move quickly.
Yep.
I know my responsibility. You just let me know if you're up for round 2. No time for a break.
I think Teferi just came on to me. He's a creep. I always knew he was a creep. Yep. Really could have used that surveil. Honestly, Chemisters is probably what breaks this deck. If it didn't have Chemisters Insight, I think it would actually be pretty reasonable. But because of Chemisters Insight, it's just impossible for you to get ahead. The draw-go nature that card allows is pretty cancerous. Well, this will be useful. Not as useful as war, but you can get a bedevil, or not a bedevil, Phoenix. Now has 700 bajillion cards to our 2. Of course, we have drawn bajillion lands. You have to memorial end step so that whatever we take doesn't just get thought erasured.
I know my responsibility. Don't worry, I got this.
He has the contempt, but all we can do is play through it. We could bedevil our own creature in response, but then he'd just get Kaya's Wrath, so. We've got 3, I believe 3 is all they run of contempt. So Liliana could bye-bye. Here I am playing it out, even though it's a tremendous waste of time. We've got, what, 1 teferi left? Okay, now they got both my bedevils. Now we can get the show on the road. Play land, play teferi. GG's. Yep. 1 draw.
So, you know what? I'm not done.
And they probably have a veto in hand by now. Yep. And that's baby first control deck, kids. Super high skill, extremely hard to play. Only for absolute pros, really. Let's see here. Three seems like a lot, and they have all these mortifies, so. I'm just gonna run 61. Yeah, I guess. At least we can fire the duress back at them if they T1 duress us. Has to take the Direfleet Daredevil now. There's some argument for him to take Bantu, but we're so far away from it. Now that he knows we have it, it's just going to get countered. What's more important here? They both get contempted. At least if this sticks, we immediately draw one card. You know, statistically, there's supposed to be some kind of chance that he doesn't always have it, but not when we play. When we play, they always have it.
Choice.
I'm hoping he doesn't have Thought Erasure here. Try to stick this Bantu.
Time has come.
All right. That worked. Yeah, I guess we just run that back. This is the Tier 1 Boogeyman, so having at least a 50% matchup against it is probably about as good as I can get right now without playing one of the variations of Reclamation, which I hate that deck too. I know, old man. I remember back when we played creatures, and the best combo was Icy Manipulator and Royal Assassin. Technical difficulties. One moment while we go downstairs to reboot our power line adapter. Until Infinity comes, Xfinity comes, and fixes our line to our house, which apparently is very screwed up. But because we're in a townhome, they need permission from our neighbors to go into their houses, and it's a big thing, so it's going to be a few weeks away until they fix this problem. But I'll probably get a month of free internet, so, you know, there's that, I guess. Sweet, we get to punch him in the face. I hope you never find your black mana. Suffer. Suffer! Damn you. Now we have to respect the wrath, so... Yeah, I'm happy for him to have to waste an absorb on this. Yeah, I think I'll buy one of those back next turn. Good. This future theater's good. Okay, we can stop drawing lands now. We're at 7 in our top 13. That would quit it. 8 actually. Well, he's basically out of cards. Now he's completely out of cards. Now we get to ruin his life. Now baby Teferi is insta-dead if he does anything. Doesn't really matter.
I can no longer stand by. Hold that thought.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Go tuck yourself. That's what we were hoping would happen. All right, so we won 4 to 5 games. We got a Sulfur Fallen Eldritch Reborn as rewards, which are cool. And we proved that the deck has some legs. I'm not sure if the numbers are exact on where we want to be, but I've been really, really surprised and happy with the performance of this card. Dire Fleet should probably be a third up in the board. I'm really not often bringing Ugin in, and I often wish I had the third Dire Fleet. So we're probably going to craft that and put that in this slot now. But other than that, I feel like the deck has been performing really well. It probably is going to have trouble against Reclamation or Nexus, which I haven't seen yet. But I think every deck that doesn't have a Blazing Clock is going to have trouble against that matchup. And our only way out of that is like Butcher on 2, Legion on 3, and Prey. I guess Chaos Wand would be pretty amusing in that matchup. And that's about it. We probably need another Legion in the sideboard too. At any rate, this was my deck. This was my gameplay. I am Eric, and I hope you enjoyed my first constructed video. Catch you later.